put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Rams.
Take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got a lot of crowds in the O-line. We talked a lot about him. The offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So just 3 yards on the completion to Murray. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Calling a gain of 7 and gets him a new set of downs. The Giants at 7-1 now on the year. And they come out on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them to me as Super Bowl contenders. Very confident. And you need that in order to go all the way. But he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there.
Second and 10. They'll set up to throw. Caught. It's close left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the kick. Inside the 35. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. They hit it, but say it's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been very good this year against So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And this is number 3 all the way down the outskirts of the red zone. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Here's a run for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, these guys have won. They start the drive on the ground to lose. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Damn.
This defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago when they went over Washington.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in the game. But coaches always said when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 90%.
He's short.
I haven't seen that number for 5, but I believe it.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Takes it to about the 47.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And we'll take it down to number 3, which is past the 50. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to McCool. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Following the penalty, it's loose. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the giant rush gives Holmes down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Ethan Evans on down to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 10. Down the left side, it's a foot race. And touchdown. Almost the full length of the field, a 90-yard punt return. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to get him. start the drive. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Oof.
Quickly here, that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot here. 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, damn.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than we were saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on.
Oh, shit.
But fell incomplete.
He's short.
Short throw caught by Dulcich. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the Giants get to get football back here for their 2nd drive. Just a 1 step for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get the hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's your play fake as they set up the throw. That's complete to Jalen. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, let fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a throw here to his running back. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And they take a one-sided cover. What a nice play he made there at the open field.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're a man, you've got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner, lock up on the receiver, and go to the football. That's exactly what he did in that one.
And he's got it. They bring him down. He couldn't get away thereafter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll take it down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough through 1st. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance in here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot on the fumble. They're going to look to throw. Open man right side is caught complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now a 3rd and 20. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Oof.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts. He connects with Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. They'll try and start this drive in the air. McKinley is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Blitz for Cummings is going to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Well, they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. That flag accepted and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short the sticks.
2nd and 15. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his return net positive as he gets past the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as the season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. Cruz on the crossing route.
Come on.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-hand blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Try to get this running game going. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's third and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Return here for the 38. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. First and 10. And New York set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. They'll set up the throw.
Oh, you bastard.
This offense has has. I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously
How?
watched the tape a few
Oh,
times. He made
all right.
some adjustments. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Why are you so fast?
Gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a handoff, here's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now, 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Williams going to get him again on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now whistles and a flag down.
Maybe you should start or stop hard counting, dude. You would sack like 1,000,000 times and your people are jumpy.
Push the offense backwards a bit. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
What are you doing?
47 time this game. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now out come the Giants. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have to
Get out of the way.
right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball on the 39 here, 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and completes it to Robinson. They'll go with a gain of 4. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether he had the first down or not. He wanted that field in front of him.
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
No doubt about it. Tackling held it to an okay game.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. They'll try it on for him. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to do.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
And the giant escapes Lawrence. Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Baltimore?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that. This is MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. Is the game certainly not taking us there?
Oh, everyone's clicking off right now. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. Nowhere to go that time. They maybe got a yard up to the 40. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback, you're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets off the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this back in training camp. Here they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got his target, and it's complete. And he'll go down for getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Touchdown! Robinson, 27 They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. No gain on the screen there in second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that was accepted. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Come on, get me one.
They'll look to throw here. Now that'll be caught by Cup. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Another sack?
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. From the right side, you're going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 4th down on his
Fuck
team sending this one away. He'll field this at the 5. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. Curtis Jones there for the tackle. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. This offense 2 for 2.
Thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
It didn't feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Jets, they're setting themselves up as a major contender.